The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll go Madison up the middle. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Now Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Reagor, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the drive was polished off on the touchdown catch by Jalen Reagor. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Once again, it's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go. 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Throwing, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Here's another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. On the handoff, it's Madison. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Play action now. Cousins. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Cousins. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
All right, now here we go.
3rd and goal for Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. On the option to give to Swift here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hurts. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick at your...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try to move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now a give to Madison. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 2nd and goal, Cousins, touchdown. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings. But no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. Running right through him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Madison running right. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagle 16. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Off the play fake, Cousins. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Nakobe Dean. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. After the sack on 1st down, Cousins. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it is 28-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Vikings here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on second down. Hurts, and he whips that one incomplete there. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job. Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Hurts. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Andrew Booth picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively they've been... Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. They'll run with Madison. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. And we are in. Minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's Madison. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Cousins here to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Madison. And he's got some space here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 130 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A beautiful fake. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Cousins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Here's Madison running on 1st down. Down inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Madison. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke. So the final